The mother gazes down at her newborn son, a gentle smile on her face. The baby's eyes are wide open, adjusting to the light, as he takes in the world around him for the very first time. Months pass by in the blink of an eye, and Aaron is growing rapidly. His tiny figure is becoming more and more curious about the world around him, exploring anything and everything within his reach. On the first day of school, Aaron's small figure was filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness. He looked around with wide eyes, taking in the sight of all the other children around him. However, he quickly found a group of cats who were friendly and welcoming, and he made friends with them quite easily. Months and years went by, and Aaron continued to excel in his studies. Every day, he would diligently study, working hard to improve himself and make his parents proud. He was known as one of the top students in his class, and everyone, especially his parents, were very proud of his achievements. But life is not always fair. Aaron's father was hit by a car while he was on the way to pick up Aaron from school. The tragic accident left him severely injured, shocking the family and leaving Aaron and his mother in a state of despair. The funeral was a sad and mournful occasion. Aaron's family, along with relatives, friends, and neighbors, gathered in the wake of the loss. No one said a word. The atmosphere was heavy, bleak, and somber. It was evident how much they missed the presence of Aaron's dad in their lives. My mother. She had always taught good deeds could change one's fate. But it didn't work for me. Days turned into months, and months into years. After the death of Aaron's father, his mother found herself working multiple jobs to support their family. She would head out in the morning and return late at night, exhausted and weary, only to go back to work the next day. Aaron spent the first day of university getting acquainted with his new friends. He shared stories about his life and his family, and soon they all became closer. Throughout the day, he tried his best to keep up with the lessons, knowing that his mother's efforts had been tremendous to get him to this point. Life keeps moving. Aaron looked around at the peaceful and tranquil landscape in front of him. The sun was shining brightly in the sky, casting a warm glow over the streets and trees. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of flowers, and a sense of peace and tranquility washed over him. It was as if time has stood still, and life couldn't be any better than it was in this very moment. Good deeds could change one's fate. Mother. Aaron sat by his mother's bedside, tears streaming down his face as he held her frail hand in his. Doctors had diagnosed Aaron's mother with cancer and had given her only a few months left to live. There was no hope left, and that her time was running out. Time goes on without my mother. It keeps moving, as if nothing had changed, as if her life didn't matter. After applying as a cashier to earn money and support himself through college, Aaron found himself using most of his income to drown his sorrows at bars and parties with his friends. As Aaron continued to spend recklessly, taking out a loan to pay his college tuition, his debt grew larger and larger. He soon found himself in a dire financial situation, with no money left and a massive amount of debt that he couldn't afford to repay. After dropping out of college and spending most of his days at home, Aaron made the decision to visit his parents' tombstone. He grabbed a bouquet of beautiful flowers. Aaron decided to take control of his life. He swallowed his pride and asked his friends for money to open a small food shop. In the following 3 years, Aaron's food shop became a popular success. He decided to enroll back at the university to study marketing, realizing that this was his chance to pursue his dreams. After graduating from the university, Aaron put his newly acquired knowledge to use and began to apply his marketing skills to his food shop, and the shop became increasingly popular, drawing in more customers and generating greater profit. Aaron stood before his parents' tombstone, the sun warming his skin. As he looked around, he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of loneliness and bitterness. The thought of how far he had come, and yet how alone he still felt, weighed heavily on his heart. Mother, father, as a tear rolled down his face.